Hello everybody, lovely to see you all. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to be making our own craft campfires. I expect a lot of you are joining this in the middle of a virtual sleepover or camp, so especially welcome to those of you doing that. I hope you're having fun. So what we will need for this activity is we will need some cardboard tubes to make the logs of our campfire. So it's good to have about 3 or 4 about this length. So I've got 2 short loo roll tubes and then I'm going to cut this kitchen roll tube in half. You might need some scissors if you're cutting tubes and bits, some glue and then some tissue paper. So I've got brown tissue paper to cover the logs, but you could paint them as well, and then orange and yellow to make the flames, and then something to make the base. So I'm going to use a green bit of card, but you can maybe use some brown cardboard off an old box or anything you like. It doesn't really need a base as well, to be honest, and a black felt tip to add some details. Lovely, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this tube in half with my big scissors. Sorry to those of you who realise these are fabric scissors. Right. Okay, marvellous. So now I have got 4 tubes. So I'm going to cover those tubes with brown tissue paper. So I want pieces about this big. So I've already ripped those bits to make them the right size. I've got one quite big bit here, so I'm just gonna rip that in half. Doesn't need to be anything too neat, just rip it roughly in half like so. Super. So what I'm going to do is take my roll, I'm going to place it on the paper like this, and then I'm just going to roll it up. So let's just show you. Roll. You can do it easier flat on the table. I'm showing you like that. So I've rolled it up, and then you just need to tuck the tissue paper into the ends, and like magic, you have a log. And it looks quite nice actually, because mine's a tiny bit messy, but it makes it look much more realistic. So there's one. Let's do the others. Same thing. So place your roll on the tissue paper and then roll it up like this. There you go, and tuck it in. Voila. Okay, so that is number 2. Let's go for number 3. Okay, super. So I now have 4 logs. And if you've got a black felt tip pen, what you can do now is you can add some little lines onto your logs and make them look more wood-like. So just some little wavy lines. You don't have to do this, just an extra detail if you like it. So you can just add a few little lines there. So I'm just going to do them on all of mine. Okay, super. So I've drawn little lines on all of mine. Great. So now we are going to stick the logs down. So this is my base. So you can have a go arranging them how you like. So how am I going to do mine? So I'm going to put mine like this. And take a little bit of time just to glue yours down. It might be better with PVA glue if you have it. Also, you can use sellotape as well if you don't have glue. So just play around with what you've got. It doesn't have to be super sturdy. Super. So I am happy with that so far. And now we are going to make the flames. So I'm going to use orange and yellow tissue paper, but you could use material as well or other bits of paper. So how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to rip up some big shapes, some big long thin shapes, and then I'm just going to push them in between and try and make them look like flames. Doesn't have to be anything exact, just go where the creativity tells you. So I'm just ripping out random little shapes like this and then twisting the bottom. There we go. And then just kind of tucking them in between my logs. Okay, so I've added some orange and yellow to mine. Quite happy with how that looks. I've added some different colours and some different shaped flames. So I am gonna enjoy some campfire singing around that campfire. We have an online campfire as well that you can do as part of your virtual camp or sleepover, and it will be part of the schedule as well. So it's on this YouTube channel and I hope you enjoy it. Send me pictures of you singing around your craft campfire, and maybe you can even make a small fire yourself if you have a garden, or you can light some candles. Make sure you do it with an adult and stay safe. Okay, looking forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.